There we go, cool. Well, welcome everyone to the game. The only things that we have changed, well, I won't say changed, the things that have changed. Let's go to the Earth. Is that we are heavily influencing Japan. My goal, my hopeful goal, is to eventually somehow lose Canada, Cuba, Venezuela, and for some reason I forgot that I had Turkmenistan. I need to abandon that nation, by the way. And then we will try and take over Japan, or I'm wondering if China wouldn't be better at this point. I was gonna try and take over Japan because they have a ton of research and a lot of boost. So if we tried to take over Japan, we could try and work that out. And that way we'd get a lot more science and a lot more boost. And they also have a lot of mission control points. As you can see, like we have a lot. We have a lot of Habs. Speaking of Habs, we may actually end up knocking this out. So I don't know, we may end up, I got a little hasty and I built a whole bunch. I built 2 new stations and I don't know if it's going to be good for me or not. We'll have to kind of juggle that around, but otherwise we're doing pretty good. We have quite a bit of resources. I ended up starting a new base on St. Elias, and I was able to build a resource extractor, so we're actually extracting a lot of resources. And my plan for that is, since a lot of the other nations don't have resources, let's go over to the resource tab. So the resistance is going to be our biggest adversary throughout this entire thing. But we can see, like, the Protectorate and the Initiative, they have no resources, nor are they generating any. So that essentially means that I could possibly get in contact with the Protectorate or the Initiative, and I could trade. They have a lot of money. They have, actually have almost no influence. We have a lot of influence. But we can start trading things. Like, I could trade their boost for resources if they'll go for it. I would imagine that the AI isn't so incredibly smart that it would be like, hey, I don't have a use for these base metals. Base metals are something that are hard to come by unless you have a space habitat. So my thought is that if I can trade this excess of base materials for people's like boost and stuff, so I can start really boosting my space program, I figured that would be a pretty good idea. We'll test it out and we'll see, but we also got a new counselor. We essentially fired one of our old guys because I wanted a guy that does purge. Purge means I can take a point, a control point, away from an enemy faction. And we didn't have one of those guys at all. And so what my thought was with that is I create so much unrest in Japan. You can see right there, I've been doing unrest like bonkers. And my thought is that I get the unrest high enough that it either overthrows the government and erases the control points, or it gives me an in to where I can purge someone over in Japan, and it would give me the chance to just take over that control point. But right now, even with 64 influence, I still have a 0% chance. Empire versus Rebel? Not quite. It's... no, I don't want to. Jamie needs something to do. I've been trying to assassinate this dude, but I haven't been able to. I also found out you can assassinate your own characters, which I thought was rather humorous. Let's just increase unrest here. We don't have a ton of ops, but I'll dump some to keep doing it. So you can see I've got 3 of my 5 agents increasing unrest. So it should be pretty good. And then otherwise everything else is going as normal. The lithium heat sinks. I also pretty much stopped capping into this. I want to get into my own research for this stuff. Because I want to research my own things rather than focus on this. These guys are going to pump all of their science into that, so that's fine. Now, I almost, yeah, let's go ahead and pump into this for now because I want to get this mission to the asteroids done. And the reason being is that, well, one, we're starting to get a lot of alien activity. All of these things are alien bases and or alien ships. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, well, there's a lot. There's like 5 or 6 bases at least. Okay, there's a lot more than 5 or 6 bases. But a lot of these sites, excuse me, they have a lot of very, very usable material. There's one that I saw, like this one, like freaking Pretoria, has 20 to 30 volatiles. Like that's really good. And these are rare noble metals. So like there was one of these things that I think had like, yeah, like 10 or 15 noble metals, which is really, really good. This is a place that I wanted. Can I tag this? I want to like put something here that says, hey, I want to colonize this. I'm gonna start a seriously, I'm gonna start a note. We're gonna call this TI interests. I am very interested in 409 Aspasia. Because that's a money maker. Like that's a huge money maker. And if we could colonize that, which we can't, because again, the mission to the asteroids, but maybe we can find one by searching for it in the directory or something. Will I see some difference in the new Xeno demo? I have absolutely no idea. Not a clue. But anyways, super fast forward time, because that's the only way we operate in this game. We're doing pretty good, all things considered.
Mission in progress.
These are just saying, hey, you built habitat modules. There we go. So
is returning.
Nice. We'll go ahead and repeat the mission. Someone's been sabotaging us.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Nice.
Their government remains stable.
People will be free.
Nice. I want to keep them in insurgency. You can see that they're actively trying to reduce that amount. Turkey's has joined the India-Guyana war against Guyana. That's interesting. But yeah, if we can, oh, that's what I meant to do. I don't need to know where my armies are. I think what we're going to do is I need to make contact. Who doesn't have stuff? The initiative doesn't. So yeah, let's go ahead and contact the initiative. No, not advised. Contact. Yeah.
Initiating contact.
Everyone else knows what they need to do, so we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
You can kill whatever you want to, so long as you keep out of our affairs.
Okay, cool. All right, so they have a ton of money, but it's the boost that I want to give, or to get. So let's do 100 there. I wonder what even 10. Are you saying that they don't have boost? They only have 5 boost to give. That's interesting. I wonder why they only have 5. I wonder if you can only allocate a certain number. That's very interesting. Well, that's fine though. We could still get 5. Oh, but they're saying that's not enough. It's interesting that they can only give me a certain amount. I don't know that 150 base material is worth 5. That's a little unfortunate. Well, I think I'd rather take... They really like their money, don't they? Alright, so that didn't work.
If it isn't
We'll try and conquer someone else, or contact someone else.
somebody else's, sooner or later they'll use it against us. That's why we have to take it.
Sweet.
Whether we need it or not.
Okay, cool. Let's be cybernetics. Let's go pump into that. Now we can mine the asteroids, and that's where... Perfect. We're gonna send a probe. And then if we can found a platform. Actually, if it's not, we can actually... If we can colonize this, it takes 19.2. Then we need to really save up. And it may honestly be worth getting in contact with another faction. Because, like, seriously, that would just skyrocket us above and beyond anything.
Things are cooling off. Prepping for mission.
Information Science Lab, good, we did that. Now we're starting to get in some intense stuff. Lots of construction of a solid core fission reactor. 40 tons per gigawatt, maximum output 2 gigawatts. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll start pumping into that.
The uprising is underway.
We were unable to instigate an uprising.
Man alive, we can't even get in there. I wonder if I can...
Wrapping up here.
Got another ship in low Earth orbit. There's like 5 or 6 ships, I think, in low Earth orbit. It's a bit bonkers. You. Purge. We'll try it. A 17% chance is not good at all, but that's okay. Let's contact
Making contact.
is that the servants? I think that's the servants. Yeah. And then now that we've stabilized the US, let's assault some alien life forms in Kunming, China. We've got 12 ops. There we go. Cool. That should be it.
We'll open a channel.
Your terrorism will not go unpunished.
Oh wow, they don't even want, okay. We also launched a mission or a probe to Mars. A probe controlled by humanity first has arrived at Mars. Holy crapsicle. Take me there. Oh, that's right. We also did probes to like 100 other places. Okay. So unfortunately, they already have some bases there, which is freaking bonkers. To me, I kind of want them, the ones, oh, that's why they got that, because there's noble metals. And they got the next noble metals. They're going after noble metals with this one. But I'm more interested in Val's Marina? Marinerus. Hi. Muffins. Okay, just set it down there then. Thank you. Love you. But even that, like if I started going after noble metals instead, I think that's what I would want to do. And that takes what? That takes 10.6. So we should definitely open up channels. I wish you could just, I hate that you have to contact every time. We want this site though, because it has the most nuclear. Yeah, that's what we would want, but we can't do that just yet.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Okay, Radis. Oh, we gotta get out of that. What's going on here?
Laying the groundwork.
Laying the ground.
Oh, we've already done the mission. That's right. Okay. Sorry, I was like, I can't send them on an assignment. I do not expect us to be able to purge a point.
The revolution is coming.
Man, they're really working hard.
Death to tyrants.
They are working hard.
By the numbers.
Nice. But anyways, guys, thank you for showing up today. I hope you're going to enjoy the game. The game should release, I think, in a couple of hours.
Opposition remains in
What I figured.
power.
But yeah, you can totally check out things here. It is May of 2026, so we're 4 years, 3.5 years into the game. Okay, so we can't do that there. I'm not gonna assassinate my own character. Let's go investigate that
We'll see what
counselor.
they're up to.
Standing by.
Let's do a public campaign in Japan.
At your service.
Can't do a coup. Even with all my ops, it wouldn't be good. I never know what to do with her. She always kind of goofs things up. Let's go.
Making
We'll contact them. I still just want to be able to do stuff and interact without having to do assignments.
Reaching
How you doing, Ghost?
Fight your petty wars if you must,
Cool.
so long as you do not interfere with the great exodus.
Yeah, no, I don't have plans. You know what? I could probably actually sell this for quite a bit. Let's see. Let's see. They have quite a bit of combat too. How much are they going to give me? Will they do 10,000? Oh wow, they'll give me 10 grand for that. Okay, no, 10's fine. Oh my word. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Playing Total War diplomacy here. There we go. Cool. So now that's just what I got to do, I guess, is trade, because I think we have one of the highest influence rates. Solid Core Fission Project 2, very cool. Well, we don't need to worry about that because we're not building ships yet, but I did it so that we can build really good ships. Anyone stop by? What do you mean anyone stop by? We've got a decent number of people watching. Heavy heat resistant molybdenum fins. Coolly liquefied as they circulate. Combat vulnerability 22 tons per gigawatt waste metal or waste heat.
I have new information.
Cool. Man, they're working hard. Yes, continue.
We're winning
Cool.
their hearts and minds.
Mom already gave me one.
Long
Thank
live
you.
the revolution.
Sweet. I think we need to focus. Now able to undertake the construction module project. Oh, okay, I gotcha. That's cool. Anyone stop by to say hello? Not yet.
Culture?
Culture is nothing
Aside
more
from
than a
Wolf.
qualitative marketing profile. Whether your line is boots, carbonated beverages, or civilian firearms, your job is to develop products that people will incorporate into their identities so deeply they can't see where their personality stops and our branding begins. Chairman Soren van Wyk remarks during conference call with senior product managers.
Arrival market, civilian photonic computing. Ooh, that's a fancy word. Okay. So again, we're kind of just waiting on our probe to arrive on that specific asteroid. I almost would rather do the asteroid. Okay, so I did look at Eros as well. Oh no, Project Exodus did, excuse me.
At your service.
Radis. You're gonna increase public opinion.
Standing by. Eyes on
Try that.
target.
Where to?
Oh, in Afghanistan. I'm like, what? No. There's a 19% chance, so... There we
It's
go.
time to bring it all down.
There is a huge impact crater on that asteroid. You are correct. Oh, I should have contacted one of the other guys. That's okay. Xenoforming activity detected. Aliens are conducting xenoforming activities in the Helsinki region of Finland. Oh no. Build a module on your HABs that grants an engineering project to unlock this additional project capacity. I can do that. But where? That's an energy lab. That's a life science. Do we not have the engineer? I thought we had an engineering lab. Information science. Nope, okay. I thought we did. Apparently we should probably research that. Alright, so she has explored the fauna. Now she can fight the fauna.
We're going in.
And that's what we're doing. We're trying to keep the unrest high here. We're at 5.5. And I feel like once it gets around to 6 or 7, we may start seeing a coup d'etat, or at least an easier ability. Oh, snap. They've got nuclear fizzles too. Missed a Stardust stream, what did I miss? I basically played probably about 6 to 8 months worth of time off screen Nexus. So we are essentially going after Japan. I have two platforms, 2 habitats on the moon, and 3 platforms in space. And we're starting to really dig into the space game. Like that's kind of what we're really doing. Solid core fission reactor 2, cool. But yeah, I essentially need to take some time away from here.
The revolution is coming.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The people will be free.
The revolution is coming.
There we go, guerrilla war in Japan. IRL space races in some countries covered
Targets destroyed.
heavily by TV. How do you interpret your faction space race in game? I don't know, that's a good question. I didn't really think about that. I mean, we don't have the most, but we do have quite a few, and I think we do have the most regarding materials and stuff. Okay, can I coup d'etat? Man, I just cannot. Let's get this dude. Can he purge? 2%. 13% is all he's got. You know what? We may not be able to really do Japan after all this time. Taking control will cost 26.9. Let's do this. Let's switch our methodology. He does not have a lot of command. Then what is he good for? Let's sabotage some facilities.
Demolition.
Ready for
No one either is looking like, yeah. Let's do... She needs good investigation. You know what? I haven't taken a look at my counselors this entire time. You have 42. We're gonna pump you into investigation. 100%. Affluent gives a monthly income. There. That way she might be a little bit of a better agent. 61 points. So persuasion, she has control nation, public campaign. Turn counselor. Let's pump her into science. We don't have a lot of science people going on. Streetwise, espionage when be detected, security when in home nation. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. 52, man. These guys have a lot of points. She can increase unrest. That would be command. So let's go ahead and pump her into a little bit of command module stuff. Famous, monthly income 9. I don't really want that though. Here we go. Prominent space scientist. 1 to science, 21 to space science research. That works for me. We'll do affluent as well. We'll remove the... Oh, I just did affluent. Oh, well. I just wasted that. That's okay. Oh. Jamie. Jamie doesn't do a lot. Why did I hire him? He's got good espionage, but what do you use that for? We may have to let go of Jamie. I think we have to let go of Jamie. Jamie, you're a great person. Oh no, that's why. Okay, well then let's just pump him into... No, we'll just pump him into espionage. There you go. And we'll make you affluent, why not? He can't use any of those, so that's fine. Xenophobes, gotcha. Nope, that's exactly it. That's exactly the faction we're playing as. And then we need covert operations before we can pick up another person. With the rudiments of long-term space existence, it's time to raise the stakes. More personnel, more improvements, further reducing the need for shipments from Earth. If we settle on other worlds, permanent waypoints in the space between them are a necessity if we are to... Each resident requires a minimum volume of 17 cubic meters of personal space. So now orbital core is a thing. So if I continue to invest in this, I can eventually then invest in thermal core. Have they trimmed the research jungle a bit for launch? As far as I know, it's still pretty daggum extensive. I don't even know how to look at the entire research tree, to be honest with you.
The people will be free.
Good.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
That's fine.
The government is in better hands than
Yeah, see, look. A coup d'etat just... It just resets it to me. But let's try and overthrow it, though, because that's a good point.
Still standing.
Or we'll purge it, rather. Because that is a really good idea. Wasn't there last time? Can you show me our space assets? Yeah, absolutely. So we have the Katsuragi station. Can I rename these, by the way? I have a really hard time remembering these names. Did I really not rename it? Lame. But anyways, here's one of our stations. We have the Ararat station, which is medium Earth orbit, I want to say. It's way the heck out there. We have the Chikuma station, which is, they're kind of right next to each other. We have the La Plata base on the moon. There we go. Which is harvesting some nice resources and staying alive. And then we have the St. Elias base as well, which is also has a resource extractor. So those are kind of our moon assets right now. We sent a probe to Mars. Oh no, we're waiting. We are waiting to save up so we can get on, what is it, 409 Aspasia. But I don't remember where 409 Aspasia is. I thought it was over here. But since everything moves, we don't have fleets either. That's one thing I'm still not familiar with. I think you can just choose the name when you build a new one. Maybe. It didn't show up really when I looked. Wait a second. Oh, okay. No, never mind. We have a point in Algeria? I don't remember doing any of that stuff. But yeah, I need to find... I just need to list all of the things. We don't necessarily need all nations. I need all planetary objects. Does anyone know how to find something like that? You would think that that search bar would be one way, but it's not. Or like there would be something that would pop up showing me which ones I found. UI makes EE4s look good. Yeah, it's not entirely the best, I will admit. But that's what early access is for. Let's try... 52 Europa actually has a decent bit, but it's not the one that I want. Couldn't even work out to move a character. Yeah, we struggled with that. You remember? Goodness gracious. You. Nope, that's not it. I think what I also don't like is the fact that I can't move around. Like, I have to fix my point on something to move around, and I don't enjoy that. 409 Aspasia. Does anyone see it, or am I just a dingleberry? Like, we need the encyclopedia system, or the character search system that CK3 has. I can't find it. I can't find it. Well, we don't have enough anyways, so it'd be a little fruitless for me to to be looking at it. Yeah, we desperately need a ledger. Okay, so
Reporting in.
we can purge. Purge only takes a control point from an enemy faction. I don't want that. I want to... Dadgummit. Yeah, we don't need to do that. They lost their... I'm tempted to try... Well, no, we need a command. So we need... Is it... No, it's not Wolfie.
Standing by for orders.
She actually has a really good command point, but she can't do purge. She can coup d'etat. That's only a 4% chance. And we only have 48. Oh, what was the other dude? It's someone. Someone's really good. He has a really good command. But we don't have an open control point. He doesn't have what it takes. I think we're just going to continue to guerrilla war.
Must fall.
Ready.
So that coup d'etat doesn't work. We saw that. We can try and detain a counselor. Or let's go ahead and just stabilize
We'll make things
the US. I don't want anything to go wrong there.
Standing by.
And then we can increase unrest. The thing is, like, they're already in a guerrilla war. I don't know what it takes
go.
to overthrow a government. There's 0% chance there. Let's just continue to influence these guys. And then we have Wolfie. Wolfie. Do I get to pick which one? 32% chance. Makes it easier to purge. Yes, please.
Targeting the key people.
Okay. Okay. We may be good. We may have found our entry in. They lost their control point. Freaking brilliant.
The people will come to our side.
Nice. That worked as well.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Nice. Okay, so they're vulnerable.
Remain in
That's fine.
power.
We've completed the nuclear freighters project, which means now nuclear-powered haulers accelerate the delivery of HAB modules by 18%. Reduces boost use for sending material from Earth to beyond low orbit. Cool. We're now able to undertake the orbital core project. Allows all factions to found orbitals. Okay. Let's do a construction module. That's what we need. We actually need an engineering module, but that's okay. Okay. So if we can get in with Japan, I think that'll boost our science and hopefully... Oh goodness. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. Oh sweet goodness. I think that's a science. Oh, that's boost. This is Fukuoka. Okay, you have purge. There's a chance. Use all the influence.
Terminating the opposite.
Shogalithish! Hey, thank you very much for the raid, man. I hope you are enjoying Terra Invicta. I hope you played. I mean, if you didn't, it's fine. But I hope you played. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
Ready to go.
I hope you're doing fantastic today. My name is Havoc, and I play strategy games. Am I going to do an update today if there's a day one patch? If they update it, sure. I don't know if there is or not. No, investigate the alien activity. I'm going to have 2 people do it. No. Wolfie. Wolfie, I need you to increase unrest here.
We will bring it down.
Noobing about in it, tried for Unified Scandinavian, didn't get the results I hoped for. Less than an hour now, hopefully less than 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it's 9, I think it's 10 o'clock is when it comes out. Got a raid and run. All right, see ya. Welcome, everybody. Thank you again for the raid. All right, so we may have found our inn. Now, this is just trade unions. Grants the following benefits. Organizations in this nation cost less influence. Ooh, that was intense. We're gonna stop doing that now, though, if we can get in.
Justified to them.
Fingers crossed we can get in.
Remain in power.
Oh, hold on, you guys. Hold on a second. Increase unrest. Come on. It's always one of the last missions.
Here's what we found.
See a small bonus to our Xenology research going forward. Good. Come on.
We are in control now.
Nice. So we get a snippet, which at least evened us out, because I think what we're gonna have to do is I think we're gonna have to decommission our stations. Ararat is like a deep space one.
Order is returning.
Nice, and watch Japan. So we've been working hard, for those of you from Shaga's channel, we've been trying very, very hard to increase the unrest to the point where we could break in and take over a control point. We've been doing that for a while. Now I've got my control point, realizing I'm probably not going to be able to get into anything else, and now I'm stabilizing the region because it benefits me to do that. Wanted to travel space? Don't let me in with these terrestrials. Campaign in China, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's really hard. Like, it is actually extremely hard to do.
Remains unheard.
But we're not gonna worry about investing in any of this stuff. I'm gonna go into spoils. Pakistan has declared war on Afghanistan. Declare war on Turkmenistan so I can lose control of it. We did boost as much as we can. We'll focus on unity, knowledge. We don't need military. What does funding do again? I say we don't care about welfare. We boost into funding. Yeah, we're good there. Which areas did humanity first start off with? So I actually don't think you start off with any. I think that's the whole point, is you have to go all the way from the beginning and start with just whatever you do. So we, in my campaign, we started with Great Britain, or United Kingdom, which I honestly should have kept. There's a lot of stuff I didn't quite understand when I first went into this. We had the United Kingdom, we had Norway and Sweden, and I believe we actually had Denmark, and maybe the north of France, or Paris, and then we did Turkmenistan, and then Venezuela. Well, then I realized that I really needed to focus on this because the science here is just freaking bonkers. So I focused all of my efforts into getting the US and Canada. Regret doing Canada, should have done something else. But, and then we kind of just let this be taken over because we needed to for our thing. There we go. But no one wants to take over those crappy countries. And then, like I said, we're gonna try and push into here. Lithium sulfur batteries project, cool. Regret Canada, just like the French and British. I didn't say that. Orbital core. Adding 2 new sectors with 4 modules each and allowing the construction of tier 2 modules. I don't know that I want them to have that tech yet. Don't know that I want them to have that. Let's do, I don't know that I want to do alien origins. We'll do solid core fission reactor 2. And then, like I said, we have a probe. Or no, we're still just waiting on that stuff, never mind. The Nerva drive. So I don't know what all the drives do just yet. Let's see. Yeah, see, so we're just gonna keep doing that. There's nothing else we really need to do. We're probably gonna lose the Ararat station here in just a little bit. We should. Anyways. Nerva is a thermal nuclear rocket engine. Yeah, see, that's what we really need to explore here soon
Violence is abating.
is I think we actually have
Things are
enough
stabilizing.
technology to make our own ships.
Things are cooling off.
Radis isn't going
We
to be able
hold
to
no
get in
sway
there.
in their minds.
Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's see what designing a ship class looks like. All right. The Meccana, sure. Let's do a gunship. Why not? This is going to be... See, this is another thing. Like, I don't know what any of these things... Oh. Nope. Okay, see, that's what I don't know what any of these things mean. We'll do a fighter. Okay, here we go. Nose weapons. We're gonna do a 10-inch cannon. Hull weapons. Crate missile bay. Okay, so apparently we can't do that. Can we do guns? Okay, that's all. Unity modules, or utility, excuse me. A water heat sink, a potassium heat sink, heavy water sink, heavy potassium. We have liquid hydrogen containment, or an ECM. Yeah, this is what it takes to do it all. Aluminum fin, or titanium. We're gonna do titanium. Oh, I see. Oh. Well, no, I should be able to do that. And then put in a radiator. Okay. Fighter and such is the role, but no idea what it changes. Yeah, see, that's what they need to do. That's what they need to figure out. Then we're gonna do a lithium sulfur. The power plant. We have a solid core fission reactor 1, which we're replacing with 2, right? The drive, this is the most interesting one. Ion drive probably isn't the fastest. Nova liquid rocket, Diana super heavy rocket. I will say the Ion's probably the best for us. Cormacher, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the raid. Raid indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you very much for the raid. Oh man, we're just taking a look at our ships. Composite armor sounds fun, but I imagine every time I do this, it's gonna increase the weight. My dear Havoc doing? I'm doing fantastic. Just peachy. So the wet mass of this ship is 954 tons. Hi, kiddo. What? Propellant. I can build multiple what? I can have 6 ion drives. Oh my word. But I'm doing good, man. How are you? Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. What? Bad acceleration. Elbow, can you not slam the door, please? That's cool that it changes that, though. So it would take a lot of resources just to make this. And support is 1 mission control and $1 a month. Yeah, it was great. We're trying to leave everyone behind and flee. How is that? How is that working, by the way? Assign a role based on the ship's characteristics. Oh, interesting. I see. So it's like, hey, you're actually building an interceptor. I don't know. And then if I just... I think you are 2 to 3 years ahead. Okay. Yeah, I'm in 2026, so we're doing pretty good. That's bonkers. Yeah, so like, what if I... Nope, 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 we're not doing that, we're not doing that. I have nothing that can even build it though, so that's the thing too. Design a ship class, let's just auto design. I don't know if the auto design doesn't work. Well, that's a cool look from the side. Delta V needs to be in the white. Yeah, we don't have anything to... We don't have... Oh my word. So like, I can't build that. I can... No, I can't even build that. We'll just save the design though. Cool. Well, we at least have a ship whenever we are able to build. Yeah, we have nothing we can do with it, so it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Once we get our thing on Mars or that one asteroid, I think it'll be important. What was that? Oh crap, they built an outpost there. I just don't have enough boost. I need to talk with someone who has a lot of boost. Who has a lot of boost? They actually have a crap ton of boost. They're making 4 times the boost that we have. They are desperately in need of influence. Let's talk to the resistance, shall we? Radis! You can't contact. Are you kidding me?
Acknowledged.
You can't contact.
Ready for orders.
You can't contact.
Acknowledged.
Why can't you people contact people?
Acknowledged.
Yeah, there's no chance whatsoever there. Could assassinate my own people. That sounds fun. No, let's go ahead and increase unrest. There we go.
People will rise.
The demo, I went religious for boost. Interesting. I just want, why can't I talk to anyone? Cannot reach a target. We have insufficient knowledge of other counselors. Oh, we just need to know about counselors.
On Overwatch.
We need someone to be able to do. They roster Rolodexes with their business contacts. Let's go there. All right.
Setting
All right.
launch.
Basically, we just need to find people. That's what we need to do. And I need to find someone from the resistance to talk to them. We should be hitting that 30-day mark anytime now.
Violence is abating.
Yeah,
Things are cooling off.
there we go.
Order is returning.
Awesome, peaceful, very nice. Well, it gave us a little bit of a boost.
Death to tyrants.
Awesome. I want to go beyond insurrection, like I want them. Oh wow, the European Union and Hungary have decided to unify. I still wish, I just don't know how to convince these guys to unify. That's what I want to do. I want to have like a North American unify. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh no, that is terrible. Why would you do such a thing?